Hey, TC. I was driving by and I saw your car parked in the driveway. I knew something must be wrong. Didn't you and Whitney have a tennis tournament today? I know you guys would never miss a game.
Yeah, we had a tournament today. That damn Chad ruined everything.
I'm so glad you called. I missed you so much.
I miss you too. That's why I came to the tournament, but they told me you forfeited your match, withdrew from the tournament.
Yeah, I did.
I was worried when I heard. Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right. I am totally exhausted after last night, physically and emotionally. I feel so guilty. The last thing I wanted to do was play a match.
Hey, you have nothing to feel guilty about.
Chad, I let everyone down. You, Simone, Mom, and Dad. You know, I feel like I'm making a complete mess of my life and all the lives of everyone around me.
You stay away from my daughters, Liz. I don't want you messing up their lives.
Me? Oh, I think you're the one who's done that.
I have not.
I've been there for them, especially Whitney. I'm the one that Whitney came to when she had a problem. You can't relate to her at all.
I'm her mother. I have been there for her all her life. I relate to her just fine.
Oh, Eve, please. You don't know her at all. You don't have a clue about what makes her click. You don't have a clue about either one of your daughters. That's where their lives are falling apart. You ignore your children. You ignore your husband. You put your career first.
It's such a lie.
But your neglect is coming back to catch up with you. You know, I saw it when I first came to Harmony. Here you were thinking that you were the perfect mother.
No, I never thought that. But I have tried very hard to be a good mother.
How, Eve? By putting being a doctor ahead of your family?
I never put...
Oh, please, Eve, get real. Your family is being torn apart, so accept it. Because there's nothing you can do to keep them together.
You really have snapped, Julian.
Why is he tearing up his and Teresa's marriage certificate?
I have no idea.
Teresa will never worry you again.
That paper means nothing. We are not married. We never were married. You're finished in this mansion. You're finished forever.
This is such a difficult situation. And here I am married to one brother, but I'm in love with the other. I mean, how can I bear to hurt Antonio by telling him about us?
Sure, I don't want to hurt Antonio either. We have to tell him the truth. We can't wait any longer. Besides, Antonio's healthy now. He's out of the coma. Sheridan, we can't wait any longer. Right, we've got to tell him now.
I just hope Beth can talk to him. You know, prepare him so it's not such a terrible shock.
Yeah, Beth has been a wonderful friend to both of us. Right, there's no one that I trust more.
What are you talking about, Beth? It sounds like you've got some sort of plan, like some sort of plot of how to be with Luis and Sheridan. But why? Why should we have to resort to a scheme to hang on to the people we love, huh? And what is this secret that Luis and Sheridan won't tell me? Tell me the truth, Beth.
Okay, just calm down and let me talk. Here,
Go ahead.
We will both be with the people we love, Antonio, but you've got to listen to me and do exactly as I say.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird
Well, it's true.
No, it isn't. You haven't ruined anyone's life. Look, I love you, and I know your folks love you. I mean, your father, he'll come around, he'll understand. And Simone will find a way to get through to her.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right.
Look, what happened after I left last night?
Oh, nothing good.
What, Simone went after you again?
No, but my sister's very hurt and very angry. And I don't know how I'm going to deal with it.
Look, don't blame yourself for starters.
I should have just listened to you, Chad. I should have told her the truth from the beginning.
Look, she knows now, and we're just going to have to deal with that.
So, how's the tournament?
About over. But I picked up a program. Great picture of you. Smile of a champion.
Champion, yeah.
Look, I feel bad. I know how important tennis is to you.
I was feeling really bad, too, but, I talked to Liz, and she really helped me out.
She's a terrific lady.
Yeah. Actually, she and my mom are downstairs talking right now. Maybe the one good thing that can come out of all of this is that Mom and Liz can get a little bit closer. I can see them really becoming good friends.
My family is not falling apart. I'm not ignoring my husband. I'm not neglecting my daughters. My life's been dedicated to them.
Dedicated? Oh, please don't make me laugh.
I know my daughters. I know what they think. I know how they feel.
Oh, if you really knew what was going on with them. This whole thing with Chad wouldn't have come as such a big surprise.
It wasn't a surprise, Liz. I suspected that something was up. I even tried to prepare TC for the possibility.
You suspected? The perfect mother only suspected that her eldest daughter was involved with someone who turned out to be the love of her life. Now, don't you think a caring, sensitive woman would have known what was going on in Whitney's life, like I did?
What? You knew about Whitney and Chad?
Yes, Eve, I knew. I've known for a while. And if you weren't so self-absorbed and such a lousy mother, you would have known too.
I am seriously worried about you, Julian. You have turned into a real wacko.
And you're about to turn into a street woman.
Rebecca, if I were you, I'd have him checked into the psych ward. Oh, Teresa. You're acting like ripping up this marriage certificate's actually going to prove that we're not married. Julian, that's crazy, okay? I can always get another one, can't I, Ethan?
Yes, you can. Because when you were married in Bermuda, the marriage had to be filed and registered with the local government. So Bermuda has it on record. Julian can rip up 100 certificates. It means nothing.
We're still married.
And if we ever need another certificate for anything, we just call Bermuda and they'll send one.
Are you sure about that, Ethan?
Positive.
Becky, you hear that? He's positive.
All right, stop playing these games and tell me what is going on. I have a right to know.
How can you so completely miss the point, Teresa?
Oh, because she's danced, that's how.
Oh, I forgot. FYI, dear. The point is, not only don't you have a right to know what's going on, you have no rights at all. I don't have to tell you a thing, therefore I won't. You're finished in this house. I want you out of here now.
The hell I am!
Yes, this is Mr. Crane. I want security on the double to the living room. There's an unwanted guest that I want extracted. Teresa.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, we just have a few things to deal with.
Yeah, your family's been through so much the past few years.
Yeah.
You know, Sheridan, you should really be in bed resting. You inhaled a lot of smoke from that fire at your house.
I'll go back soon.
Well, you ready to talk to Antonio?
Let's give Beth a few more minutes with him. It'll just make it easier for when we have to go tell him about us.
A plot to keep Luis and Sheridan? No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Then what are you talking about?
You, keeping your head about you, not getting so worried about every little thing.
Listen, Sheridan and Luis are keeping a huge secret from me. And now I know you know what it is.
Me?
Yes, and I want you to tell me. Tell me the truth, Beth. Tell me what's going on. I want to know.
All right. All right. Antonio, you're right. It's time you knew the truth. So, I'm gonna tell you. And after you hear this, you'll understand about our futures with Luis and Sheridan.
But what I can't stop thinking about is the way that it all came out. I mean, it couldn't be any more horrible. Simone walking in on us making love, and then for her to tell Daddy about us.
I wish this could have been dealt with differently, but we just had to live with it.
But my father still believes that you were trying to take advantage of me and Simone. That you were trying to manipulate your way into our family.
Look, I'll tell you, that really ticked me off. I mean, I would never do something like that.
I know that. He just doesn't understand what a wonderful person you are, and that I really do love you.
Well, he's not going to understand you missing this tournament either.
Well, he's not. He already got mad at my mom for agreeing that I could withdraw today.
What a mess.
I feel really terrible about this. And you know, I don't want to let my dad down, but there's a part of him that just doesn't see this as a real problem. He thinks that this isn't going to affect my tennis career at all, and certainly not in the long run.
Look, there's no reason you can't play tennis and have a relationship, too.
Yeah, well, he doesn't believe that. I'm afraid that he's never going to forgive you, and that he's going to try to keep us apart forever.
So Simone and Whitney are both in love with Chad.
Sisters. Both of my daughters are in love with the same guy. It's not a good thing, Sam.
I can understand. I mean, we've got a similar situation in our house. Kay and Charity. Cousins, not sisters. They're both in love with Miguel. And Kay is pregnant with his baby.
At least my daughters aren't pregnant. And they're not gonna be pregnant. There's no way I'm gonna let anything like that happen to my family. I'll make sure of that.
I will fight you on this one, Julian. But you have nothing to fight with. I will file an injunction so Teresa can stay here in the mansion.
Well, I'll be my guest, but you'll be wasting your time.
You have shown no proof to your claim that you and Teresa are not married.
Now, if you persist in this, I will personally make the calls and use Crane influence to guarantee that no judge will accept any injunction you may file.
He can't do that, can he, Ethan?
He can try.
Ah, here they are, my Praetorian guard.
You call for us, Mr. Crane?
Yes, I want her removed from the premises immediately.
You're a failure, Eve. All you do is let down the people in your life. You're a failure as a sister, as a daughter. You're a failure as a mother, and you're a total failure as a wife.
My husband loves me, and so do my daughters.
Oh, please, Eve, don't delude yourself.
You're just bitter because you have nobody and nothing.
Well, I'm about to rectify that, Eve. I am going to take over your life. And very soon, I will be the lady of this house, and I will make my bed with TC.
No.
And you will be back in the gutter where you belong.
It's never gonna happen.
This isn't the first family that you ruined, Eve. You tore ours apart, too. Do you remember that? How could you forget? How could you forget how you broke our mama's heart?
I didn't mean to. God knows I didn't mean to.
Please, I have heard that all before.
I was just trying to help her.
Help? All you did was help ruin her life. All of our lives. Do you remember what you did, Eve? When you were a teenager? Do you remember that?
Just the idea of Whitney and Simone pregnant. Underage girls pregnant. Their lives are over even before they begin. They never reach their full potential.
That's what worries me about Kay.
All of their hopes, all of their dreams are diminished. They go from dressing up for the prom to living hand in mouth on food stamps in just a couple of months. There's no way I'm gonna let that happen to my girls. No way, Sam.
I know Chad was a little rough around the edges when he first came to town, but he seems to have turned his life around.
Chad only pretended to have middle-class values, Sam. He is nothing but a punk from the streets. He has no morals, no values, no nothing. He doesn't care about anything but having fun.
You think Chad is that irresponsible?
Sam, he's only out for himself. Whatever he can beg, borrow, or steal. I mean, I knew that when I first saw him.
I thought you changed your mind about him. You were letting him date Simone.
Eve and Simone swayed me. I mean, I should have went with my first impression. Simone was so happy. Now she's miserable because her relationship with her sister has been destroyed. And it's all because of Chad. I am not going to let him ruin our lives like that. And I won't let my daughters have an unplanned pregnancy. Whitney's career will not be destroyed by a pregnancy. I would not let Chad do that. And if he ever comes around this house again, I will kill him.
What's gonna happen to us, Chad? How are we ever gonna be together now?
Hey, we will be together. No matter what we have to do, I will make sure of it.
I hope so.
Believe it.
All I know is that right now I feel so alone. And I just don't know if anything is ever gonna go right for us.
Okay, look, that's it. I know your father doesn't want me over there, but I'm coming over.
What, here?
Yeah, I don't want you feeling lonely. Look, I love you, so I'm coming over there right now, and I'm gonna hold you in my arms.
No. Okay, you know how angry my dad gets. You know what kind of temper he has. If he sees you here, he's gonna kill you.
Look, I don't want you going through this alone. I'm gonna be there for you. We'll find a way to make your father understand how much we love each other. I'm sure of it.
Let's go, ma'am.
No, you can't throw me out, okay? You work for me, too.
Mr. Crane? To date, there have been 3 Mrs. Julian Cranes and 1 Julian Crane. Moi. Now, who do you think is going to continue to live in this mansion, paying your salary? Me or Teresa?
It's not gonna happen, guys.
Look, this is her house. We are not going to allow you to kick her out of it.
I am ordering you to oust this thing.
Guys, you leave Teresa the hell alone.
It's like this, Antonio. Luis and Sheridan are...
Excuse me, Antonio, I'm sorry, but I need to check your vitals and give you your medication.
Couldn't it wait? I'm in the middle of an important conversation.
I'm sorry. It's really important that you get your medication on time, so I'm going to have to ask you to step outside.
Oh, yes, of course. Talk about making it up as I go along. But now what? How do I keep Antonio and Sheridan together so I still have a shot at Luis? Yeah, that's a good question, Beth. And you better think of something fast. Or you're gonna lose Luis forever.
Control. I'm gonna make sure there's no negative impact on Whitney's tennis career. Eve is talking to her now. I just hope that she can make her listen to reason.
I don't want to talk about this, Lisa. Oh, well, that's too bad, Eve. Because I want you to remember what you did to our family. Everything was perfect, Eve, until you ruined it. Do you remember that? Every Sunday, we'd all walk over to our church. You, Me, Mama, all our aunts and cousins would pack the place. And we'd be so proud when you'd file in with the church choir. You had such a gift, a wonderful voice. They always gave you solos.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Remember how Mama used to beam at you, bursting with pride?
I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, hide it under a bushel, no. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Remember the day you came home with that record?
Mama, you gotta listen to this.
You'd been out with friends and you had this big smile on your face. But Mama wiped it off when she grabbed that record from you. Mama read you the Riot Act, told you the only place for singing was in God's house. To praise him, bring him the glory.
Ever let me catch you bringing filth like that in my house again? The only music worth singing is the Lord's music. Sing his praises. Do you ever hear me singing anything but hymns? Do you, girl?
No, Mama.
Outside the church to entertain people, singing rock and roll and jazz and whatever was a sin. But the gift God gave you was only to be used in church in praise of the Lord.
His gift with that trash.
You didn't listen to Mama, did you? And you see what happened? You destroyed our family.
Luis, I'm just still not sure that this is the right time.
Sheridan, Beth has had plenty of time to talk to Antonio. Now, if she hasn't prepared him by
But
now...
that's just it. What if he's not prepared?
There's only one way to find out. Sheridan, well, I know that this is difficult for you, but we've put it off long enough.
Just looking at his face, knowing that we're gonna hurt him, that we're gonna destroy everything that he believes is his future, his life.
Sheridan, you know how I feel about hurting my brother. But we can't go back now. Antonio will be hurt. We just have to accept that. But I want to start life with you. I want to start our life together without the lies, without hiding our relationship. Sheridan, come on, Antonio's healthy now. He can handle hearing the truth. We've got to tell him now before something else stops us.
Here you go. The test results for the Lopez Fitzgerald's case.
Oh, right. Thank you.
What? I know. I was surprised they ordered the test, but guess it's standard procedure.
When the Lopez Fitzgeralds see these results, it's gonna shock the heck out of them.
I didn't. I don't want to relive the mistakes of my past.
Oh, I've just started, Sissy. Before I'm finished, you are going to remember every detail. After church, all our aunts, uncles, and cousins would come over, and we would cook Sunday dinner together. All that glorious food and all of our relatives. What could be better? It was the warmest, most loving, most wonderful time. Mama was so happy.
Is that ham about ready? Because this sure smells so good.
That would be the pineapple and cloves. And you just wait 10 minutes, Missy. And the guests get served first. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But you ruined all that, didn't you, Eve? You just couldn't do what Mama said. You were selfish, did whatever you wanted. Singing in that dive of a nightclub out on Route 6. You had to follow your dream and break Mama's heart.
And Mama, you gotta let it go. She sees that sparrow taking flight, heading over the tallest trees, higher than a kite. She's spreading her wings, don't you know? You gotta let her go. But Mama, you gotta let her go.
Those sleazy customers started cheering and stomping. You thought you were so hot. But Mama didn't. Remember when you saw her standing at the back of the club? Those eyes of hers burning into you? Mama about dragged you out of that place.
What the hell's wrong with you? The girl's
And those
singing.
lowlifes who've been cheering you turned on her. They booed Mama. Threw drinks on her while she hauled you out. The same woman who never took a drink in her life was being soaked by beer and bourbon. She was never the same after that, Eve. You broke our Mama's heart. You tore our family apart. The same way that yours is being torn apart now.
Excuse me. Ethan, what are you doing? You really want to risk being beaten up for Teresa?
Gwen, it'll be all right. Okay?
Obviously Julian knows something that we don't know.
I don't care what he knows or what he has on Teresa. He should not treat her like a squatter in her own house.
It's exactly what she is, a squatter.
Alistair won't let you do this to me, Julian. See, he knows that we are married. He warned you. Okay, now after I have talked to him, you will be the one out on the street. He's been thrilled with the work that I have been doing at Crane Industries.
Yes?
Alistair, it's Teresa.
This had better be good. I'm in the middle of something.
It is your son, Julian. He is trying to make my life miserable. Again, he wants to throw me out of the house.
You do realize I'm on my way to Winter Haven. The Red Sox are playing a spring training game. Martinez is pitching.
Didn't you just hear what I said? Your son has gone nuts. He claims that we're not married.
We're not. We never were.
Put me on the speakerphone, Teresa. What in the hell is going on there, Julian? What kind of three-ring circus are you conducting there?
Before you blow a gasket, Father, there are some facts that you are not aware of.
Then make me aware.
Teresa and I are not husband and wife.
All right, Julian. Tell me the story. And it had better be a bloody good one.
Oh, it is, Father. It truly is.
You're right. No more putting it off. We have to tell Antonio.
Hey, I'm gonna be with you every step of the way for the rest of our lives. Right? You know I love you more than anything else in this world, right?
I love you too.
So let's go tell Antonio. All right, let's start this healing process.
So is that it? Are we finished?
Yes, that's it.
Beth,
Yeah, I'm right here, Antonio.
so go ahead. Tell me the truth. Tell me the secret that Luis and Sheridan are keeping from me. Oh, there you two are. Glad you showed up. Beth was just getting her to tell me what's going on. But since you guys are here, why don't you tell me what the secret is that you guys are keeping from me?
You didn't prepare him? I didn't really have time.
Damn it, will somebody just tell me what's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna tell you everything. All right now.
This family's really been through the mill. I don't know how they're going to react when they hear this.
In case you forgot, we were dirt poor. We barely had enough money for food. I thought I was helping out. I was trying to help, Mama. I was trying to help you.
Don't you get it, Eve? Money is not what life is about. Having a loving, supportive family is. That meant everything to Mama. You destroyed her. You destroyed us. After you disgraced Mama, none of our family ever came to our house again. You ruined Mama's life. She was left with nothing after that. Not even gospel music. Her soul was dead. But as they say, what goes around comes around. And it is coming all the way around back to you, Eve. You're being paid back for what you did to Mama. To all of us. I didn't know. I didn't know. Your family is being torn apart, Eve. How's it feel? Painful, isn't it? Feel the pain, Eve. Feel it just like Mama did. Feel it, Eve. Feel the pain that you inflicted on Mama, on all of us. Feel it, Eve.
How is Chad gonna get up to my room without Daddy seeing him?
Climb this thing more than once to get up to Whitney's room. One more time.
Whitney should be on the courts right now, breezing through an opening round. But she's here all tied up in knots because of Chad. Whitney and I have worked so hard. Now it's all being thrown out the window. Chad has ruined everything.
Nothing is ruined, TC. I mean, Whitney still loves tennis. You know that.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take a lot more than a street kid to mess things up for us. But I'm gonna get Whitney back on track and away from Chad. And I swear, Sam, if he ever comes around here again, I will kill him. What was that?
Believe me, Father, this is so good you'll stand up and cheer. Just wait until you hear what Bruce has to say.
Bruce? He's there? What in blazes for?
You'll see, Father, you'll see. You two stay close. It won't be long.
Too much drama. But, look, I want Teresa thrown out instantly. Just throw her out.
I wasn't aware that you were part of this discussion, Rebecca. Kindly butt out while I hear exactly what's going on from Bruce. Start talking, Bruce. Why isn't Julian married to Teresa?
Tell me the truth, Luis. What is the secret that you guys have been keeping from me? It's been...
Oh, my God.
Sheridan.
Hey, what's going on in here? Sheridan, you have to relax. Okay, you mustn't let yourself get upset. Not in your condition.
What are you talking about?
My condition? Yes. You're pregnant.
Down. We figured it'd be something like this.